Yo,
What's
so
going on, bro? Happy Sunday. We love Sundays around here.
yes,
Blessed
sir.
for another beautiful Sunday evening.
That's right.
Yes,
How's your day
sir.
going?
It's going pretty good. We're just discussing gonna knock out probably 10K for sure, but I don't know. Might do 7, 8 miles this evening. And
Man, it's different. Your pace is crazy though, man. Like 9 minute miles for 7, 8 miles is insane.
honestly, I started to see a lot of like I never really focused on it until much recently. And going down the 6, 7 mile mark, it's insane how quick that is. And a lot of times, like I jump for the first 2 miles and I feel great, like 7 minute pace around there. But getting to the third, fourth, fifth mile, it's a ton. And I was telling you earlier how I've been wanting to use that app that Julian recommended, Runna, where it tells you when to relax or when to kind of keep the pace down. But something that I realized is like I've always been squeezing in my runs throughout my days. I get home from work and from 7 to 8 p.m. I know that I'm gonna be running, right? It's a minimum 45-minute run. So I haven't been able to use it. It's downloaded, linked and everything, but it's like you have to plug in like, what is your pace, your body weight and like all the details. That way it can create a game plan.
It's been a while since I hopped on Strava, and I'm hopping on my boy Leo yesterday ran 8 miles.
Oh,
So
so you can see, right? That's pretty
on
cool.
Strava, you have like you can add friends, and then when they upload it, you can see there. So this is his recent one. Shout out to my guy Leo. Y'all go follow him
Wow.
on Strava. He got 8.56 miles with an 11-minute pace. Uh,
Great.
so that's fire.
Yeah,
Now I'm fired up to hit. I probably do a 7, 8 mile myself today, but
get it.
I don't know. I've never done that much. The most I've ever done was 6 miles, and that was like I think like a 10-minute 30 pace.
Hmm.
But I was very, very active then. Now I'm more active because we started this challenge, but I'll probably do probably 11:30, 11:15 pace.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna push myself.
I don't think the pace really is that important to begin with, especially because, I mean, you and myself, I haven't really been such a huge runner like how I'm doing it now.
Mhm.
And I think it's okay to not be under that 7 mark or 8 mark or 9 mark or 10 mark. I think what matters is more so the numbers, like quantity, as far as the amount of miles, and of course, the quality behind how do you warm up? How do you feel during the run? You know, are you using the proper shoes? Because, like I said, when I first started using the Prestos, my feet started hurting, my ankle would hurt, my knees would hurt. And then I switched over to these, I forgot what the other ones are called. They're like the Nike, I keep forgetting the name. But then I recently just posted that I tried the Nova Blast 5, Jose. He's actually a firefighter here in Jacksonville, and he does a lot of running too. And he's actually also doing he said he doesn't know which marathon he's doing, whether the half or the full, but he always posts like 8, 9, 10 miles minimum whenever he posts them. So I'm like, wow, like, which shoes do you use? So I bought them, I ordered them. Second, third, it's gonna be my third day today running in those, and it feels great. It feels great. The fourth, fifth mile, I feel strong and powerful. Like I can still keep going, which I
Yeah.
haven't really
Runner's high,
pushed my
right?
limit. What's that?
Runner's high.
Exactly. I haven't pushed my limits past 6.5 miles. I think the most I've ever ran was probably like 8.5, 9. But I know that in order for me to get to that marathon stat where it's 26 plus miles, 26.2, I need to start slowly, slowly getting into it.
What
And
do
I
you
think
think?
I
What do
think
you
we
think?
chose
What do you think we'll be at like a week before the race? Like, how much should we be running a week? Do you know or
so
like?
right now I have a game plan where I'm running three small runs or short runs where it's a minimum of 4 miles, or sorry, 3 miles. And then I'm doing one long run, which is a minimum of 6 miles. So I'm doing anywhere from 3 to 5 miles, 3 days of the week, and then one run where it's 6 to 8 miles minimum, or miles minimum. So
Bro,
that way,
I
right
gotta
now,
get organized.
I'm prepping for it right now at the very beginning. And once I get closer, then I start to like increase it. And at least that's kind of what I'm seeing, right? Like I'm still new to all of this, but I think as long as we're getting up and doing doing the running and just slowly but surely you start to increase. Not so much the I'm a little obsessed with the pace, but I know that you can't, if it's your first marathon, you may not be able to keep a 7 minute pace for the first marathon, and that's fine, right? It's just I get excited to see that 7 minute pace. And I know that once I increase it to like a 10K plus or 15, 20 miles, it may be
Yo,
okay.
yo, you busy right now? Hop on my Zoom, bruh. We're literally recording right now live, and I'm like, we need a special guest to pop in real quick. We're talking about the marathon. Hop on the Zoom real quick. I'm gonna send you the code. All right, bet.
Sheesh.
Yeah. We had to get the GOAT Leo on here, bro. Because if we're talking, we're gonna talk about a topic, but at this point, let's just talk about this planning. Because one thing that I'm realizing, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm so unorganized. Like you're talking about this so well. I just go out there and I'm like, man, like let's see what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
today. So I
I
want,
just I really just chat GPT'd it, bro. Like I just typed in like type me a plan for my marathon's on February 1st, 2026. That's when the date is. And I put, this is my minute mile, this is how much I weigh, this is how much I typically run, right? Like I put that I'm a beginner runner, that I'm not an expert or anything.
right.
Um, and it typed up a nice plan for me. And I really just kind of altered it. I kind of just changed it around
Yeah.
to what I feel comfortable, right? And I made it a quarter 4 goal where by the end of this quarter, end of the year, December, or even beginning of January is when I'll do it. My goal is to run at least a half marathon. Sorry, let me rephrase that. At least 20-mile run.
In one.
So yes. Now I don't know if that's going to be the
Is that
best
actually
case.
how you train?
I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the best case. I'm still kind of learning and kind of feeling my body. But my goal is to that way I can prep for that. Maybe 15, 20, maybe 15 to 18 miles. I don't know. Because maybe it doesn't make sense for me to run 15, 20 miles and then a month later run a marathon, right? Like it doesn't make sense. So I
Yeah,
have
I
to
don't know
just,
if that sounds right. Like to run 20 miles and then just hop into a whole marathon. I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm playing it just by how I feel.
Yeah, the goal.
Yo,
Oh,
what
Yo,
up,
what
bro? How
up?
you doing?
all right.
Dang, bro,
Let me
I didn't
see if
know
I can get
I didn't
this
know we
link.
were gonna have David Goggins on for our
Ah,
pod
for
today.
real.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Hey, we're just talking right now. We're recording, so you know. But we were just talking about like how we're planning for this marathon. Like I just got on Strava. I haven't been on in a while because I've been using Nike Run Club. I saw yesterday you knocked out 8.5 miles. Kudos to you, bro. That's freaking crazy. So what is like your kind of like your mindset, or what like you have like a plan, or like what does your strategy look like, up to the race?
Bro, I had ChatGPT give me a plan.
There you okay. I
I
I
thought it
didn't
was
catch
like the
that either.
most,
ChatGPT, I'm telling
That's
you.
what Alan did. So I just gotta hop on the wave.
yeah, I just said, um, make me a plan. And I said how many days I'm going to be working, like running, incorporate like a speed day, but majority of my runs are easy runs just so I can get mileage and get used to running on my feet.
Now, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Leo's the one who actually got me to do that. I think we're on the phone that one morning, bro, and I called you and you had said that ChatGPT drew you up a plan based off of how many days you want to run and then your schedule, of course, on when you can squeeze it in. And then that's exactly what I did too. I followed that, and now it's like what I'm doing is 3 short runs and 1 long run throughout the week. So short runs are going to be minimum 3 miles or a 5K, 2 to 5 miles. That's gonna be a short run. So minimum for sure. That's like about 10 miles on 3 short. And then the long one is gonna be minimum 6 miles. So 6 to 8 around there. So average, I should be averaging about 17 to 20 miles a week for the next month. Now after that, I don't know if I'm gonna start upping it more than likely, just because I want to start getting comfortable with like a 10K mile or 10, 15 miles. And actually, I had a question for you, Leo. I was telling my brother, do you think it makes sense like a month? or 2 weeks before our marathon to do a long like a semi long one, like maybe like a half. Does that even make sense or not really?
Um, well, how many miles are you at in a week right now?
In the week right now? Let me pop it open.
Because what I have going, um, well, I told because I gave in ChatGPT, I gave it like criterias. I
Mhm.
want to I'm increasing every week. I'm increasing like a mile or two, like a percentage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
That
gotcha.
way, I don't stay like I think last week. I'll check really quick.
So last week I did 17.
Yeah, so like the way I did, I started with 21 the first week. Then last week I did 23. Then this week I did 24. And then this upcoming week I should be with 25 to 26 miles.
How many
Wow.
days a week do you run?
Right now I'm only running 5 days a week.
Man said only.
But I also
That's
Man
it.
said only. Got me there. Man, I'm over here running 3 days a week only.
I'm doing 4 right now.
yeah,
But
it's because I took now I take 2 days or I take I guess one day off of not doing
Man said
anything.
only, bruh.
different level
Um
right there. We're in the right room, bro. We're in the right room, Adrian. We
Nah,
gotta
for
push
real.
it. We gotta push it.
Nah,
yeah,
fact.
you just want to increase little that way you don't get injured or if you start feeling fatigue, you can tweak your schedule and slow down a little bit.
Mhm.
See, like
But I think
I'm showing ChatGPT and this it doesn't like look very here, let me just keep it stable. Can you guys see it or is it blurry?
Yeah. You
Mhm.
gotta make sure you type it in the right way. The
I
question.
asked I asked make me a plan to run a marathon. It'll be on February 1st, 2026, and I run 3 days a week. Should
yeah,
have
and ask them to increase um I can't remember what I actually put for the criteria because I every the way I do it, I have like a thing where I just keep safe. It's called training block plan. And then every week I said what's like when I can't remember my run or when I just ask it questions like what's my plan for this week? And then depending how I feel, they'll tell me like where I should stay.
I don't know.
Because
This doesn't look self-explanatory unless I'm just not.
Just ask it again, bro. And I recommend you to tell ChatGPT like where you're at, like what is your current pace? What are you at a beginner level or like, how much have you ran before? Whatever the case is, but just try to give it as much information. That way it can kind of create it for personally for yourself.
Yeah.
And then just
yeah,
take bits and pieces. I mean, you don't have to follow it exactly. I didn't follow it exactly. I just kind of created my own and that's kind of what I do. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So I'm almost like I'm running one day, resting one, running one day, resting one, running one day, resting one. But sometimes I'll do back to back, and I don't fully rest, but I do like an active rest day type of thing. And my active rest day can consist of like a knocking out 1 mile just cause. Just personally, I'm like falling in love with trying to get it my mile as low as possible for some reason. And I know that obviously when you're running long periods of time, that's not going to be the case, especially if I'm not used to running, 15 miles at a 6, 7 minute pace. Like that's not attainable right now, but just to kind of push myself, that's kind of where I'm at. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, bro, I've been
yeah,
feeling
because
really good. I've been feeling great. Leo, which remind me again, which shoes exactly do you run with right now?
um, I have Aces like Nimbus 26 as my like almost everyday shoes.
Yeah,
The ones I wear for like temple runs are my Adidas, but those are like very like I can tell when I wear those, it's like it puts a lot of strain on my calves because they're meant to like go fast.
gotcha.
So I
Gotcha.
don't wear those for easy runs because they don't have much like what do you call 'em? Cushion.
Gotcha. I know we spoke previously about the Alpha Flies or the Alpha Fly fives, but I never pulled the trigger on those to be honest, just because I didn't want to spend 200 and something, 250 plus on those right now. The ones I got, they weren't bad. They're like 140, 150.
Yeah.
I was okay with paying that for now and just as I go, more than likely I'll just
Yeah, the
start.
only thing is if you are gonna get the Alpha Flies like for marathon or like any new shoe, you should at least train with them on your fast workouts. That way you don't wear them for the first time and then
Oh yeah.
your
I,
shoes, your foot. Don't you have the Hokas?
I do, bro, but I wore them once and then they gave me blisters.
Bro, what if your foot just needs to get used to them? Because the Adidas used to give me bad blisters like on the side of my feet, and I used to get pains on like the top of my foot. But yeah, once I put like over 50 miles on them, like throughout the times of wearing them,
These are the ones I use.
oh
How's that
yeah,
feel?
those are good.
These feel good, but recently it's because sometimes I was running with on clouds that weren't like really good for running. So I switched to these. Like yesterday, I ran like 2.5 miles, I think, and my shins started to hurt like after like a mile and a half, like almost like sore. But what I'm really bad at is stretching, bro. I don't stretch enough after it or before. So that's really bad.
I watched a YouTube video. It was a 5 minute stretch. And I do that now. And then I do the one I sent you guys on Insta with the hops for 60 seconds. And
Oh yeah,
those
I did
really
those.
activate my calves. Like I felt amazing when I did it the other day, along with the 5 minute. There's a 5 minute one on YouTube, bro. Check it out. I'm sure there's a lot, but it just obviously start at least doing something, focusing on a couple work stretches, and then like down the road, you can kind of tweak it, your
Yeah.
routine, you know?
I was
Yeah,
starting.
no, I
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was like, I really like the video that Adan sent, the pogies. I did that before my run yesterday.
Feels
Felt good.
good. Feels good. It's like, and I agree with the guy. It's like instead of using your first miles of warm up, like I felt super activated. I felt great at the very beginning after doing those.
Yeah, I
So
think I'm gonna have to do that. But like Alan was saying, I got tired of my normal routine. I just run in circles on a soccer field. So now I'm probably gonna start to go like in the city and like
mhm.
run through the
And
city.
scenery, big
Yeah,
time.
but it could be sketchy. So I'm
Yeah.
like I gotta get like a damn a shirt or something to get some blickies with me. So that way it's
Ha
be
have
safe.
you guys have you guys ran into the problem where your nipples start to itch?
No.
Bro, the other day,
No,
oh my gosh, bro. I was like, damn, this thing burns. I think it was a 6.5 miles I did. I think it was like a week ago, a week and a half ago. And I got home, bro. I was like, no, I took off my shirt quick. I told Dad, I was like, I need to start running shirtless now. I have to because after the six, like today, I'm doing a minimum 6 mile, 10K. And I'm thinking about running with no shirt because I don't want to have that issue. Like I got home, bro. I was red, like, oh no, I don't want that.
I typically work out with like oversized tee or run with an oversized tee or in my tank top. I haven't run with no shirt on because I got hella lonjas right now. Everyone be looking at me, right?
nah, bro, you
No,
gotta run without a shirt. No, the thing
I'm
is,
just kidding.
bro,
Under the
after you
test, I
get
wanted to see if my boys would hype me up or not.
nah, bro,
I
once you
don't
go,
care
you
about that.
good.
I don't care about that.
But
We're focused on the
Obviously,
grind.
you're gonna
I'm excited,
it's
bro.
I think after 5 miles, I agree with Adan, your shirt starts rubbing on your nipple just from friction.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, and
that on, bro.
Especially out sweaty. I
Crazy.
get sweaty quick.
It's
So
crazy because I was just thinking like, man, I was just focused on the miles, how much I run, but like little did I forget, like this is gonna help me lose weight. Like what the heck? I forgot about it. Like I'm thinking like I started looking in the mirror, I was like, what the heck? You can kind of see a little bit of a difference. So I was like, I totally forgot about that whole component of it being healthy. I just thought of it like a mission, like we're trying to, get 26 miles done. So it was really cool to see that. So I'm
I
excited,
think
bro.
I want to emphasize two things from what you just said. Number one is you were right. We're focused on the goal, but we're gonna get so many different things out of it, right? We're building a very tiny community between us. I know Julian, we'll definitely have to invite him on the next one, but I included him on the Instagram group chat for us, and we're building a tiny community, and we're in the right room, and we're all pushing each other. That's one. Number two, like you said, Adrian, it's a lifestyle that you're beginning to grow into. You can lose weight, you can eat well, hydrate well, remain healthy, and then the grand prize is running that marathon. So I'm excited for it.
So all to say to close this out, how many miles we running today? Because I'm about to go run right after, maybe in a few hours. So I want to match you guys. It's
We're
good.
pumped. We're
You guys can
pumped.
push me. So how much are we running tonight?
Leo, you already ran today?
Sundays is my day off. I incorporated a day off so that way I can live Monday through Friday, and then Saturday's my long run, and then Sunday's my day off.
Cool.
Something I'm not used to doing, so I'm kind of holding back because I always feel like I need to work out or something.
Rest is
So
great. Rest is great too. I
All
I
right, you said
definitely
you're running 7 miles today?
yeah, I'm running 7 today. Maybe yeah, maybe 8. 7 for sure.
This man said for sure.
So
Damn. All right, bro. Well, GG's
and
me.
how many you doing, Adrian?
I'm a man of my word. I said I was gonna match him, so I'm doing 7 too.
let's do it.
But I was
Yo, and set up your plan that way you have a schedule, and that way you don't have to
see,
be
that's
really
the
thin.
thing. ChatGPT did not say any of that. ChatGPT phase one, day one, do 3 to 4 miles easy. Day two, do 4 to 5 miles steady. Day three, do 5 to 7 miles long. And then optional fourth day, 2 to 3 mile recovery jog. And then I
Yeah,
just
just use that and then do it for 1 week. See how you feel. If you're able to up it, yeah.
I'm just gonna make
Yeah,
a group chat with y'all and y'all tell me how much y'all run. I'm gonna match it. Because I'm trying to keep up as much as I can with y'all. Y'all going crazy.
I think at your own pace, bro. Always
Yeah, my
focus
own
on how
pace,
you
but I'm
feel.
talking the amount of miles. I can't run
Yeah.
your pace, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
keep it at your pace, depending on how you feel your calves, your legs, your knees. There's times where I feel a little shock in like my calves or my whatever, like my leg or whatever. I kind of tone it down a little bit. I kind of, or slow the pace just a bit. And then once I feel a little better, then I just get back at it. But just depending on how your body feels to it. So,
yeah,
but
I've been
yeah,
I've been
I think
looking at heart rate is what I've been looking at.
yeah, we need to
But I don't
buy
know how
something, man,
accurate the
like a
Apple Watch
bracelet.
is.
We need to do a bracelet and something. I don't have an Apple Watch or a bracelet or
WAP. I,
anything.
I was thinking about getting the Whoop or the WAP, whatever it's called. Don't you have it, Liam?
I did, but I lost it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking about
That
getting
man
that
ran too quick. You ran out of it.
for real.
No, I
Man,
think I'm gonna get a chest one because sometimes I don't know if the watch is accurate. Sometimes I feel good and I feel like but sometimes I look at my watch and it's telling my heart rate's really high. But I'm
Yeah.
like I
you
feel
got a
good, so I don't
Fitbit?
know if it's just huh?
You got a Fitbit?
No, I just got the basic Apple Watch. That's really the lowest one there is. So I don't know how accurate their thing is, but at least it monitors something.
Yeah, I need
If
to
you can
buy
do me a
some.
favor, Leo, if you can send me the accessories that you use or you have, Adrian, if you have any that I don't know of, I'm thinking about grabbing some, different accessories as far as like a phone holder or I don't know, specific earphones that you use for runners or whatever. Like I know you have that little bottle that you had already sent me, so I have to get that.
Like I know there's a belt that like you tie around, you put your phone and stuff. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about messing around with that. I think it's only like $20.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
The biggest thing,
gotta look
oh,
into.
I've been using this.
Hmm,
It's
cool. Is it like a refuel after the run?
no, it's before you can drink it during. It has sodium and carbs. That
Hmm.
way, if you're going for like a long run, I take 2 scoops of that first.
Yeah.
That way, I have some carbs in me and some electrolytes. And then when I'm running, that way, if it's going to be over or an hour long, that I don't deplete all my glycogen stores.
Pop those in. Yeah. I
Yeah,
ordered those the other day
yeah,
too.
same thing with gels. I only like I tried different gels in the past, but some are nasty, bro. You gotta
These that I got are
which one are they? Don't tell me they're the honeybee stingers.
yes,
Oh,
yes, bro. It's those. They're nasty. I tried it the other day, but I haven't tried it. I'll probably take one today with my run today. But the other day I just tried it before a run just to see. Oh, bro,
bro,
nasty.
I almost threw up taking one of
Nasty.
those. I forget what flavor it was.
That's
Oh,
funny.
y'all making me realize I'm so unprepared, bro. Like I go with no
Bro,
water. I just go,
18
just
weeks.
run. And
I
that's
know,
all.
bro. We know we have time. That's the thing. This is the whole point of this
Yeah, you start tweaking
competition.
it.
Yeah.
No,
After
but
It
that's what
is
you
very intentional, bro. It is something that it's like
like,
because
bro, when you guys sent me all that as like preps and stuff for like before the marathon, in my mind, I was like, I didn't think of any of this to do Vaseline on your feet and have good socks. I was just thinking I would go out there and I'm gonna run 26 miles and then come home. And you guys are like, all these like preps and
You know
stuff.
how big of a deal 26.2 miles in one city is? That's
Well,
three or
no,
4 hours.
well, I don't want to make it a big deal. It's easy. It's light. I can
That
do
is
it.
correct. That is correct because we're
But I need
ready
to
and
be
prepared.
prepared.
Oh, those are the ones you recommend?
Yeah, these are I like the flavor on these. It's almost like freaking like applesauce. They taste
Okay.
good.
I got the
Um,
honeybees, bro. They're
but the honey sting those are a little bit more expensive. I tried the honey stingers and I didn't like how they tasted. And you got to play around with them because you don't know how it's gonna sit in your stomach when you're
yeah,
running.
yeah.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want
take
to
mine
start taking
today.
them
Might
during the
scrub a little
marathon.
bit. Yeah. But all right, guys, I'm gonna knock it out. We can wrap it up, Adrian.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go right now because I got some meetings this evening, but we'll see. Probably do it after, probably late tonight, like at 10 p.m. 10:30, go for a run.
As long as we get it in.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, what's it called? How many days a week you're running, Adrian? Three?
I run three right now, 3 to 4. Let me check. Like it just typically depends on my busy days, like then I won't. But I'll probably have to up it if I need to. Let me check how much I've been doing. So let me check. So this week I've run four times. And last week I ran 3 times. The week before that I ran 3 times. The week before that I didn't run any. That was when I first
And
started.
you're doing like 5Ks? Or are you
So, the 15th of September to the 21st, I only ran 5.5 miles that week. I did 2.5 on Monday, 2 on Wednesday, and 1 on Thursday. And then last week, I did 9.3 miles. I did zero point 0.8 on Monday, 5 miles on Wednesday, and 3.6 miles on Saturday. And then this week, I'm at 8.8, and I'm gonna go run one today for like 7
Nice.
miles. So it should be around
Nice.
15 for this week. I did 1 mile on Monday, 3.5 miles on Wednesday, 1.6 on Thursday, and 2.7 on Saturday.
Yeah, I think I mean, if you just keep this week's schedule and then every week you up it by like 1 mile you want to be steadily increasing it, like not a crazy jump. That way you don't get injured. Incorporate like one long run, which it could be like over 6 miles. And then the rest should be easy and maybe incorporate, depending how many times you're running, a speed workout. That way you
The
can work
increase
on your
is there
speed.
though. I think the gradual increase is there, at least but looking at it
Yeah.
every week. But
Well,
like
if
Leo
that's
said, I
the
think
case,
it's
then maybe I shouldn't run 7 miles today because then that'd be 15. So I'd jump like crazy. Because if when I first started, I was at 5.5 and then I went to 9.3 and then this week I'm at 8.8. So maybe I should fall in like 10.5 to up it one from last week, no? Or what do you guys
if you're
think?
able to
How's your
knock out
body
it's
feeling though?
Feel fine. Like I said, there was one that I had to stop because I felt like I started breathing wrong and it like made me feel like a sharp pain pretty much in like my lungs almost, I think. So I stopped like at 1.6 miles. And then yesterday I went on a 2.5 mile run and I felt perfectly fine. Just like after like a mile, I felt my shins starting to like every time I stepped, I felt my shins. But then after a while, then it just went away. So um I did two.
maybe do like a I would still run today.
Oh, I'm definitely running today. I just don't know how
Yeah,
much.
I think that just depends on how you feel. But my goal with every run, and of course you guys can take this with a grain of salt, is like every time I want to mentally be at 3 miles, but then I end up doing 4 because I know mentally I'm at 3. Once I'm done with 3 at a good, decent pace, I don't want to run no more. But I tell myself, like, I don't care, who cares? Like, just do another one. So it's like just mentally preparing me for that day of the marathon. Like, it's like you're gonna be done 10 miles in and you're gonna want to like slow down or whatever the case is, it just pushes me. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where my head's at.
So how many miles you guys think I should run today then?
I send you how my workout is broken down on text. And then, well, this is obviously
So you're
four
running
days, five
26
days a
miles a
week.
week?
Huh?
You're running 26 miles a week?
No, this is for this week, but majority of my runs are like easy runs where my heart rate shouldn't pretty much increase above hopefully 152 depending how the how I am feeling that day. So you could if you should go to 3 to 4 days, you could do like three of your runs easy, or you could do two runs easy, one run speed, and then one run long.
Yeah.
And your long should be on a day where you know you have the least amount of responsibilities in terms of like time constraints, like where you have meetings or like a certain, well, I guess you could wake up early. I woke up early. Um, like my long runs are on Saturdays because I know I don't have to go to work, like to an office or to a job site.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, typically yeah, okay. I'll work it out. I'm probably only gonna do like 3 or 4 miles then today, so that way I don't up it too heavily. Cause like I can't go from 9 miles yes last week to 15 miles this week. I don't think that's smart,
Yeah,
right?
you got to remember the marathon's in February, the February 1st. So like you don't want to start going balls to the wall in October, and then by the time you reach the time of it, you're mentally and physically fatigued just from
Yeah.
At your own
yeah, there's
pace.
still
I'm
yeah,
gonna do
there's
three
still a lot
miles.
of time.
I'll do 3 miles, so that way I'm at like 11 miles for the week. Just decent.
And Julian's running it too.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta add him for we gotta add him to a call next time too. But yeah, he's the one who recommended that app, Runna. You heard of it?
Oh, I trained with running too. Yeah,
Really cool.
last year
Cool. It's like
whenever.
it helps like kind of moderate your run exactly as far as like should you slow down, where's your heart rate at, things like that. That's what he was telling me. I haven't used it, but seems pretty interesting.
No, I like running. I definitely I modeled my ChatGPT after the program that I was doing last year with running. Yeah,
Cool.
like I mean, there's so many tools. So
Yeah, I'm really excited, guys, though. It's gonna be a great challenge. In the bucket list. This is something that it's like just came up and I'm like really excited. So I'm glad you guys are
Good.
joining.
Let's get
Adrian, you want to close it out?
Yeah, no, I think that was a great way to end it. We can stop recording and let's go get our run in, boys.
Yeah, hit the run.
Yes, sir.